흩어진 미로 속에 우린 저벽 넘어서로 볼 수 없지만
Turn it up, turn it up. 네 마음을 들려줘요. It's running time, yeah. 내 손을 잡아요.
달려가는 달려가는 높이 저 멀리 달려가는 높이 저 멀리 돌아보지 않아 정말 원하고만 하고 있다면 날아가서 하늘 끝까지 날아가서 하늘 끝까지 이 날개를 펴고 alright
Yeah, running run till the end.
It was a wonderful summer week on the island of Sodor, and Thomas and the rest of the other engines were sitting at sheds, waiting for the Fed controller to give them orders. And turning enough, he did. Hello, everyone. I know you're all having a great summer time and fun week here today. But I also had to give you something to understand by. This last month, all the engines had to work extra hard because someone seemed to be pulling up time by taking a few passengers because of a grumpy one. Of course. I need a new engine to take the new express coaches for a test run. We're sending them off to on a railway for the few passengers to run. Our a railway board may wants to check on that. So you all must be your best. All the engines were excited, including Gordon. They were hoping that they will pull the express. Emily spoke down first. I'll be happy to help, sir. Oh, in that case, Emily, you will take the new express coaches as smooth as pudding. But only if you won't do it too quickly. And be careful. These coaches might be fragile. As he turned to his car and drove away. Emily was very much excited. I can't believe I'm going to pull the new express coaches. Gordon smirked. Huh, you'll never be able to pull it on time. I hold my express twice before tea time. You won't be able to pull it quickly enough before that comes. You're just jealous because I'm much beautiful as anybody else. I'm sure I can pull the express much quickly. The photographers will be very impressed. And of course the railway inspector might arrive soon. I'm going to give them an express pull run that they'll never forget. I'm not so sure, Emily. Pulling an express train is a very important job. You might need some help. And it requires patience too. Yes, and I really think it would be best if you just let someone do that job for you. Well, at least do it with you. Because I think you might have a little difficulty pulling that train up and down the tracks. Well, I think I could pull the express if you don't mind, Emily. I always wondered what it's like to pull a heavy train. Oliver, you did pull a heavy train before. A bunch of other heavy trains. Remember that good train you pulled up? Oh, yeah. I took Henry's place. You mean you stole it? I did. Don't worry about it. I'm sure I can do it just fine. I don't need any help. And I'm sure I can do it much quickly. Just remember to be patient. I can be patient, thank you. And I'm not gonna make the same mistake that Stripey Boy here did last episode. Hey! Watch your mouth! When Emily arrived with the express the next day, the passengers were already climbing into the coaches. They were all excited to take a ride into them, and already climbing on board and nearly done. Emily was too excited to wait, and already waiting to set off to the underground station. As the guard blows his whistle, she quickly set off. A bit too quickly. By the time she got to the underground station, she was right on time. But she had to wait for Birdie. In the meantime, Emily was being rather impatient. It's already been 5 minutes. Birdie could have arrived. She even counted 10 twice. And even try looking up in the clouds and watching cars go by. Emily didn't want them to wait anymore. I have an express to pull. I can't wait for Birdie to show up, he said. As Birdie finally arrived, Emily had already left. Emily puffed quickly straight across. I'll make it quickly before tea time, she said. As he puffed straight up Gordon's Hill, struggling, the coaches were a lot heavier than below. Even though she is pushing the train backwards, she was only supposed to pull the front one. I hate to say it, she really does. But as stopped at the level crossing, she had to wait for Rooster to come by. Emily didn't like that at all. As Rooster speed by, she yelled, "Hurry up, you slow cab on wheels, or you'll make me late!" Meantime, Emily and Bonnie continue pushing the express. Although, pushing all over the switches ain't so easy. But managed to get through. In the meantime, Cranky was having a chat with Birdie before Brewster showed up. I can't believe that Emily stranded my passengers, and it wasn't even my fault. I just got a flat tire. I know Emily. She's a lot impatient than you think. A bit too impatient. Hey, look, there's Brewster. Oh, hey, what's the matter? Emily called me an old slow coat. And she even scolded at me that I might make her late. Oh, dear. She might put herself up to bit soon. Well, my passengers were stranded on the platform. It wouldn't be long until they complained to the fat controller. I certainly hope nothing else will go wrong. I think it's best if I wait and see. I wonder how the other engine's friend's doing. In the meantime, Emily's making great time. Although, she isn't moving real fast enough at all. The passengers were already quickly on board as the doors quickly slammed. As Emily quickly set up before the guard can blow his whistle. And of course, sorry to say, she accidentally left him behind. But Emily didn't notice. My way! I need to take on water for the express! You should have taken on long ago! Besides, an engine already came here before you anyway. You're just gonna have to wait your turn! I don't have time to wait! I have an express to pull! That's up the way. Up smoothly across the line, but you can't take on the people. My train is too heavy. I must pull harder. She pulled hard as she can, but the more she pulled, the more her wheels slipped, as she started to find herself going even slower. Emily had ran out of water. She's now standing on the top of Gordon's Hill. This wouldn't happen if you just picked on more water while during your passenger duties. You're not even an express engine. You're a mixed traffic engine, said his driver. He was most annoyed. Emily felt foolish. Meantime, Tubman had sent Rosie over after the conductor had called out for him. Don't worry, Emily. I'll get you to the next station and you'll have a nice long drink at the station. Emily was pleased, but not so pleased of what will the Fat Controller say. What will he say now? She soon find out, while Rosie took her to the roundhouse station. Well, here we are, she said. Emily was embarrassed. Sir Topham Hatt was there, and he was most cross with her. Emily, you has caused confusion and delay. Bernie's passengers were stranded at the underground station. I had complained that you had called Brewster an old slow coach while puffing over the switch. You even stranded your conductor and gave your passengers a very bumpy ride on the way here. And not only that, you didn't take on any coal or water. Well, mostly water because you just ran out. I only gave you this job because I thought that I could rely on you. But I was wrong. You still have a lot to learn. I will hand another engine to take over. And while you're picking up some water, I would like you to stay in your sheds until you would take your journey home tonight. Yes, sir. Sorry, sir, she said quietly. Rosie, please take Emily to the nearest watering tower for her to pick on more drink and more coal. And while you're doing that, take her back to the roundhouse station. Yes, sir. I'm on it. After Rosie brought Emily to the roundhouse station, she was feeling kind of miserable. Emily felt like she had let herself down. All the engines tried to cheer her up, but Emily, however, isn't feeling up to it. Come on, Emily. I didn't do well on my first passenger train since I first got to the railway, but at least it's not a total embarrassment. Not embarrassment of my shunting duties. Guess I should have been more patient after all. We all know you don't like being patient, Emily. It takes time to get used to. Emily, however, just feels miserable. She still feels like she let everyone down. Even though she had pulled the express. Guess she just only wished she could make it up. But just when things couldn't get any worse, Ernie showed up, but with terrible news. He walked up to Emily with oh, hey, Ernie. I suppose you heard about the news about pulling the express without taking on more water. Guess I'm not much of an express engine after all. That's not what I'm here for. I was wondering if I could ask you if you could help James get home. And why is that? Well, first of all, he finally got himself repainted back into his normal red color coat. But now, well, that was from last week. But now he started to broke down. And he was feeling that way since the day before yesterday. And now he's already stopped on the main line. You mean he's broken down? Oh no, he's just resting his wheels, of course. Of course he broke it down! And I need your help! Can anyone else do it? Emily, you're the only engine available. All the other engines are still too busy. And they have work to do. Oh, and of course, I know you have orders to go down to, anywho, you gotta help James get back home. And you better do it quickly. But only you promise not to do it so impatiently. Just do your best and don't push him too hard. Unless you want to make the same mistake that you did today. Emily did not want to look silly again. So she agreed to it. And just like that, she left the sheds quickly. The other engines called out, "Good luck, Emily!" James was feeling a little impatient and already unable to move. I told you we should have gone back to the steamworks to be rechecked. Guess you should have waited till you're checked over after you're being repainted. Huh. Well, at least my punishment for being painted as a bee is done. I just do not want to be late to pull my passenger train as a splendid redcoat engine. Well, like it or not, James, you still need to learn to ignore a passenger. I didn't ignore. Do we have to go through that again? Oh, well, there's more help. Hang on, James. I'm here to help. Yeah. I heard about the incident about you and the express. I suppose you just left Birdie's passenger stranded. Just as much as you left your conductor stranded. Hey, I'm not gonna make that same mistake again. Now, do you want me to help you or not? Just get with the pushing. Careful, Emily. This may be difficult. Emily pushed with all her might. And she didn't rush quickly before tea time this time. And she pushes James straight to the next station as she could. even stopped at a level crossing to let engines flow. And she didn't actually got impatient. And once going down Gordon's hill, she puffed slowly. Final efforts, Emily made it to James's destination. Right on time. After Emily took James to the steamworks to be repaired, she puffed straight home back to Denver. Sir Topham Hatt wants to let you know that you did pretty well on your on your second job today, and you helped James pretty good. Yes, and you really have been really useful for helping him by giving him a wheel. Thank you, both of you. I sure hope Sir Topham Hatt will give me another chance to take the express again one day. Only if you learn to be patient instead of impatient. And I'll do it with 2 engines this time. But if only I could do that faster! Rooster and Duck both simply have to laugh. And Emily just beamed with her biggest smile yet. And that is the end of this episode. Oh, and I made it short this time. Thank goodness. Okay, I hope you really enjoy watching this just as much as I did. And of course, yes, I did get a strike again this month. Well, last month, actually. And I had to be very cautious not to get a second one. And I'm already enjoying watching a Garfield movie. Didn't watch it in the movie theater, so I'm watching it right now. In that case. And I'm already enjoying my summer. Since I didn't have much money, but I will soon as soon as I get a job. And also to let you know, I'm not gonna upload the next Bachmann Thomas and Friends episode next Saturday. Next month Saturday. But I can upload it in the October after the strike is gone. And in that case, I want to say thank you so much for watching, and I really hope you might enjoy seeing this. And I will see you again shortly in the next video. And I hope you might enjoy. Hold on. Yeah, I hope you might enjoy my next AMV video of the Has-Been Hotel. And in the meantime, thank you so much again for the subscribers, and I'll see you again soon. Till then, I hope you enjoy watching some blood scenes of that AMV, and of course the other two will be coming up next in a couple of weeks. And also, yes, I am going to upload a Hell of a Boss AMV shortly. And until then, once again, thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you again soon. And okay, never mind, I'll explain next time. Well, goodbye.
Running, head on into Hyrule. Things got got a new adventure. If he fails, Ghana's got his way. Yes, I'll keep him in that castle while I ride the world at my own pace. Link's busy doing dough and not sand, stabbing Lionel's face. Urbosa's got that lightning, Direct is protection, Rivali lifts the wind, Mifa gets a heart collection. Yeah. This game is freaking massive. Master Cycle speeds up my work. Oh, to the champions ballad, but that bird is a jerk. It is not Ocarina of Time, it is breath of the wild. We can climb so high, I have so many heights, it's hard to die. Breath of the wild, breath of the wild, yeah, yeah.
Thank you very much for watching one of my Bachmann, Thompson Friends videos. And this is Maya, and she's my dog.
Exactly. It stands for
Maya,
Bureau
look
of
at
Animal
the
Defense,
camera.
Blurfsburg,
Look at the camera.
Upper Section.
That's a surprise. You got it all wrong. Turns out the bad guys have been good all along. Ha ha ha!
Okay,
I
that's
wanted to
long
share that
enough.
with you for the